next limitation is limitation number 6. Limitation number 6 states axle hold position from either end of the body. That's the front and the back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a top view of the car. Now, one thing I do want you to pick up on is that the symbol for an axle in the top view is a little line that you'll put out from each position that you're saying the axle is going to go. That'll be the center of the axle in the top view. I just want to remind you, however, though, in the side view, the center of the axle hold was an X symbol. But in the side view, which the top view, which we're drawing now, it's going to be a little line that just comes off the side of the drawing wherever you have indicated the center of the axle going to be. Now, limitation number 6 is stating the distance from the back of the car, that's the CO2 cartridge hole there, and the position from the front of the car. The axle hold position from the back of the car and the axle hold position from the front. And it's saying it cannot be more than 100 millimeters. That's max. And it cannot be less than 9 millimeters. And that's minimum. You have to actually physically measure this onto your drawing. And this is something that can be determined looking in the top view of your drawing or the side view. So you have to decide exactly where you're going to locate it. There is one little piece of advice I'd like to give you about this particular limitation. The further you put this axle hold toward the front from the rear, and the shorter your car is, your design is, the greater the chances that when you put a CO2 cartridge in the back of the car, that it will cantilever up. If it cantilever up with the weight of the CO2 cartridge, then, or even if it does without the weight of the CO2 cartridge because your car is so short, and you got a small amount of weight on the front or more weight on the back of these rear axles, then it will cause friction on your screw eye of the front of the car and the line that's going down the track. And that's going to probably cause you to lose the race. So you really want to try to keep this axle, both front and rear, as close to the end as you can, but you got to work that in based on your design.